So what do you guys think about our governments creating super soldiers to fight in wars? Will this cause a zombie outbreak? Because these super soldiers are humans with altered DNA that has either been captured or they are test dummies for whatever country that they live in. Now, this was a big issue that Russia was having with Ukraine. They believed that the United States was creating super soldiers in the labs that Obama had approved when he was a senator. Now, a lot of people don't like to talk about this. If you guys don't know, I've actually made a video on this before, the super soldiers of Ukraine and how the United States helped create them. Ukraine is not the only country that has super soldiers. They are actually creating super soldiers here in the United States of America. Now, it's a very scary thing because these super soldiers can easily take out a whole country and turn against whatever country that they're working for. These things are not regular beings. They are super strong. Regular bullets don't hurt them. It takes a lot to just kill one of them. So imagine going up against a whole army of them. Super soldiers have been around for a very long time, but when have they ever fought in battle? That is the thing. A lot of people are saying that there are super soldiers in Ukraine right now, and that's why Russia's having a hard time. There are people that says the United States is planning on releasing hundreds of super soldiers into Ukraine to help battle against Russia. But a lot of people are also saying that these super soldiers are not only zombie-like beings, but they're very contagious. And like I said, anybody they hurt, bite, or do any kind of damage to becomes a zombie super soldier fighting on that side. So if they are American zombie super soldiers, they will fight on the side of the Americans. If they are Russian zombie super soldiers, they will fight on the side of the Russians. Just know that they will be fighting. All right, and I'm riding past a high-speed chase. But as I said before, guys, super soldiers are the new way of war. In the next 10 years, they will be everywhere. But my thing is, what happens if these super soldiers decide to turn on us? What happens if they no longer want to fight for the people they helped create them, but take over their creators' so-called corporation, which will be their country? These super soldiers are not just something to use for war, but they are putting these super soldiers in position of power, and you don't even know that it's a super soldier. Right now, the world doesn't have a bright future. If these super soldiers escape these labs before all the tests are fully done, it could be a big issue, because a lot of creatures that have been inside of these Area 51 type places where these scientists are testing and doing all these lab tests on them, they have escaped. Plenty of them have escaped and become very, very disturbing videos of these things on camera. They're so altered, crossbreeding things that shouldn't be crossbreeded. And I've told you guys about it before, and I explained to you how our government has contracts with the Greys and the reptilian people. They are part of the reason that our governments, well, the superpowers of the world, are able to create these super soldiers, because of the technology, the DNA altering technology, and just all these things that they are gaining from the Greys and the reptilian people. In return, the Greys are getting humans to breed with, to study, because they cannot reproduce anymore. So they need us humans, because we have everything in the universe in our DNA, in our blood, and we can mix with almost anything. So they're using us to recreate, and they have to make sure that we don't kill each other. And the reptilians have to feed off of us. They need our blood. That's why a lot of people say the reptilians are people in power. our world leaders are reptilians, or either they're being controlled by reptilians. But one thing is for sure, there's going to be a battle over supremacy very soon. Because eventually the Greys and the reptilians will start to clash with each other. They are already doing business with each other. They will eventually clash for control. And who will have control over the human race? Because right now, the most important thing is who can control our human race? Who can control the leaders? When they start to conflict and bump heads, then that's when we'll see the war between the Greys and the reptilians. One lives beneath, one lives above. And they're a different type of aliens. And yes, we have captured some ourselves. Will this be a situation where the super soldiers can come in handy? Is the super soldiers something they're building just in case the Greys or the reptilians turn on us? They're way stronger than us. They're way more powerful than us. The Greys are way smarter than us, way more intelligent. Our governments cannot afford to go to war with these extraterrestrials. And not only that, but some governments around the world have found out the truth of how the United States has been selling and making deals with these extraterrestrials. Why do you think a lot of these people in these immigration camps go missing? Why? And never found again. Why do you think this? That's because our government is giving them away and allowing these different beings to take these people and do whatever they want with them. People are literally going missing right before our eyes. There's so many underground cave systems where these reptilians are living at, and they're drinking the blood of regular people and using our humans as slave labor. They said the royal family is a reptilian family, and they've been drinking the blood of people, and there's a whole underground system underneath the Buckman Palace. What is truly going on out here, guys? What is truly going on? How scary can this be? Because the truth is starting to come out. Super soldiers, the Greys, the reptilians. Something is seriously going wrong. Somebody's got to get to the bottom of this. Somebody has to wake up. Somebody has to fight back. Because at this rate right now, we're losing a battle that we cannot afford to lose. Y'all let me know what you think.